Hey, party people, it's Lycona de Chi and welcome back to my tower. Uh, alright, let's do this. Previously on Lycona's tower. Hey, party people. Okay, we gotta do it. We gotta get more coins! We gotta get more coins! We gotta get it out of the way, too. I've been sort of researching, where the best place to spend stones, and it's like, do we do the tournament or do we not? And it's becoming like a headache. I'm pretty sure if I spent a little bit more time, actually, I can't even show you like the tournament, but oh no, yeah, I can actually. We did all right. See, there's the tournament, 972. We got 14th place, so not too bad. But let's get this coin thing. Let's make sure that I don't like mess this up. Oh my gosh, it's so nerve wracking. All right, unloik. Unlock coin mastery. There we go. We've unlocked it. We're going to get bonus coins. We've got a coin mastery to research. So let's go over there to the labs, to the little labs. What shall we not activate? Poor damage meter. It'll never get done because we keep switching it out for something else. Let's go down here. Card mastery. There it is. Research, confirm, speed that up. Number 5. All right, there it is. So we got that one out of the way. I think that'll be a big one for the coin increase. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Man, I just got back from the gym and I clicked on my tournament thing. And what? We got 5? How did we get 5? I'm so sorry for you, Stefan. Stefan and Lemmer Smile. I can't even, I'm like so tired right now. But you guys both got 7. That means I'm the only one who got the rank 5 and 6 prize. Oh yeah, like I don't know what kind of Wheaties box we're eating, like from like 2 weeks ago, like from last week to this week, but I'll take it. So there we go. Let's claim our prize, and then back to the other me from the future, from the past, or whatever it is. You know the drill. And now, on Lycona's Tower. It's a TV show, the TV show tower. What kind of TV show would that look like, right? Like would there be a whole bunch of scientists in the towers, like, maintaining and, kicking out all the ultimate weapons and all of that kind of stuff and shooting the things like a Star Destroyer? I think so. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Yeah, so we got our coin card, if I remember, because I just watched those 2 videos like the other day. We got our coin card. And we got the other thing, which I can't even remember because it's the morning and I've woken up. And here's our tower. And here's an interesting thing. So sort of midweek, I was like, you know what? I got to switch things up. I've seen some folks in our Discord online where the orbital augment has been such a help. And look at this, like, right? The electrons, and mine's an ancestral 1-star, right? Which actually doesn't matter. It's like ancestral, right? But look at this. It's like it does 20% of the boss's HP. 20%. So it's like between plasma cannon and electrons, like you're knocking off like at least if I can math right, what, 57% or 60% of the boss's health. And consistently I've been getting I used to get like maybe 3,200 waves, but just switching to orbital augment and like not changing anything. I mean, I did do a couple of respecs and like a couple of labs like increased in there and the POWs. Um, but yeah, it's like it gave me like 400 waves, and I think that's like across the board. So, super powerful the module here to start us off with. And also too, have you noticed like the pattern right here? Because it's these little like blue dots. But the pattern kind of like swirls around the wall and then goes out. And I've seen this pattern, and I've seen the other pattern where it's sort of like an electron. Yeah, obviously it's an electron, where it's like orbiting the tower, but like 4 orbs are inside and then 4 orbs are outside. So I think because I run this overnight, and like whenever I record the videos, it's just overnight, or like I don't like close it or restart it or anything. I just like click record and I'm like, where are we at right now? Boop, 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 boop. But yeah, there's like the rotation around the tower with the little blue guys, they yeah, it's it changes a little bit, and I don't know if that's due to, you know, the computer it's running or the emulator that I'm running on, or you know, or it's just, you know, four sets are doing that and the other four sets are not. Um, but yeah, that's kind of the thing where it's at. So it's going to be a programming thing. I don't know. But let's go ahead and sadly end this run because we got a lot of things to do. We got a fun tower to explore. We're going to do this. We don't need to go into stats. In fact, I'll go into like sort of my last stats, which makes a little bit more sense. Um, and we've just been cleaning up, especially with like, you know, the real time, or you know, because each run at like tier 15 is about between 2.5 to 3 hours, and we just get so much more. It's just like if you look at the cells per hour, right? Well, this one doesn't count because we just did this one. Oh, in fact, let's do this, right? Because there was a new update, and I think, hey, there we go. So what I did is that you can click and hold, and this is what you do. You click and, oh my gosh, get out of here. Oh, how do I do this? Okay, cancel, right? So it's like if I go up here, I'm clicking on the mouse button, I'm holding it. When you hold it, it does this, and then you can go through and like click on which ones to delete. But let's just delete this one and see what it does. There we go. It deleted. Simple as that. But yeah, that gets you can get rid of like, you know, like this one right here, like wave 400. This was like a test, so you can like click, hold, do the checkbox, delete, and that's super convenient, super awesome. Actually, I wonder. Let's see, how many can we delete? Let's see here. Do. I wonder if it. Yeah, I wonder. No, because it doesn't bring it back, right? Here, let's do this. Let's just test. Nope, and then delete. Okay, so that's less, right? So you can just delete and then it'll add, and it'll just keep adding more to it. But this is a way to like keep, you know, keep everything clean. Like if you go here and do like a, you know, battle and then end the round, right? And then we go to home, and then we go back here, right? So you can definitely, you know, because this one is obviously the one that you can delete. We delete that one. Perfect. There we go. Very cool, convenient of life. And I think the, you know, out of all the quality of life upgrades that have happened over the tower, like this one is probably the best. Just because like, you know, like this one, you know, you can see the time right here. It's like, I'm not awake. I'm dead asleep, you know? But we can look at this and we can figure out like, you know, what's going on, all the different details, see if our, you know, things are doing things right. And yeah, lovely. Oh yeah, that's right. I did the tournament. I did the tournament thing yesterday. Or earlier this week we got 5. I'm like, really? Like we got 5? I have no idea how. I feel like this tournament is probably gonna put us in like the 10 bracket or something, but we'll see. That's all I got to think about. 2 new missions in 4 hours. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Click a little bit off of them because I want to have a maximum amount of missions in order to meet the reset day, which is tomorrow. So we'll just kind of leave this at that. I feel like that's good. That's good, right? What do we got? We got a boost. This is going to be ending this weekend, I feel like. Where is it? Yeah, ends in 2 days. So these are all claimed. And I actually earlier this week, I usually don't claim these like before I clear out all of the missions. That's just like a personal preference. But this time I did because if you're going to like support the game and like and purchase at least something, then this one would be the one to get because it would increase your coins by 5%, which is a huge percentage. And health regen, which actually helps me. And this is a little like asteroid thingy. What is this? Asteroid, Pac-Man, pinball, and coins. So yeah, it's good times. And in the event shop, these actually, historical fact, these 2 relics, the Space Invader and the Arcade, was the first, tower and background I ever got from the tower, from the game. So yeah, that's a little bit of a history knowledge for you, in there. And then like in a little bit, I just figured I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do some videos because this is a fun little thing. It's like it's neat. I can spend like an hour on the weekend, upload it. Hopefully you guys have some fun with it, and I'd have some fun too. And that's where we're at. Some guilds, gills like fish gills. No, we're in the guild. Hello everybody, welcome back. Hi everybody in the chats. Let's see. Anyway, say anything? Or roll back. I'm sorry that happened, man. Yeah, it was weird. Like I got a weird like, and so there was one thing earlier, and it's no big deal. Like earlier this week, they rolled out a patch update, and I think it's the latest patch update. Yeah, they rolled out 27.2, and then on the Mac App Store specifically, they didn't roll up the update to that. And it was interesting because normally because I run this game on 3 different, emulators, right? Like the first one is this is a LD player on Windows, which is what I'm doing the recording right now, on my Android phone, and then on my MacBook Pro for work. And on the App Store, it wasn't updated. But what happened was like you open it on the Mac, and then it says, "Oh, your game's not updated. You need to update it." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." You click on the update, it takes you to the Mac App Store, and then it was like, "This game is incompatible." I'm like, "What? No, it's not. What are you talking about?" And I think I read somewhere that all they needed to do was like click a setting or whatever to allow the apps from the App Store to be also run on MacBook Pros with the M1 chip. So, long story short, I think like there was a little bit of a glitch because what it would do is that um it would link the, oh my gosh, how am I thinking about this? So I would close it out on my phone, and I would do the normal, like, oh, go here, and then account linked, and then force cloud save. Cool, right? Force cloud save, amazing. But then I would go to the App Store, and then or I would open up the tower on the Mac, and then when I open up the tower on the Mac, it says you need to update your tower. Like, okay, and then you click on update the tower, it automatically opens the App Store. The App Store says it's not able to update because this version, the game is incompatible with your system. And then because the App Store said, "Oh, it's incompatible," it just pinged the app, the Tower app, back, and it just loaded up the previous save that I had on my MacBook, I think. And I was like, "Oh no," because this was like a day or two a day or two ago. So I'm like, "All right, like what do I got to do here?" Okay, like disable the thing, and like luckily I didn't lose anything, but that was one like weird like woo. And maybe I'm just like, not sketch, but that was it was interesting. It's all fixed now, so no worries. It's like it's completely fixed now. But that's one of those things like whenever the guys roll out an update, just be very careful about how you sync your tower and like what accounts you're using and all that. That being said, no problem. Everything's cool. Like even if it was like a thing, it would only lose like a day of work. There was a couple of other bugs that I don't know if it was fixed or not. I think like if we go here, yeah, if there was something here, I think it was like in the Guardian store or somewhere. I don't know. We'll click through it to where there was like overlapping text, but I don't see it. I don't see it anymore. But it's got to be. I don't know if it's somewhere or not. Anywho, what are we doing? Where are we at? What's going on? How are y'all doing today? Yeah, here's this. Oh, and something interesting? I actually switched it. We'll go through like all of these things, right? Good Lord, 21. I can't do it. I can't do it. Not yet. Not yet. But first perk is always that. Band perks, I actually tried to switch this out, but these set of band perks for my tower configuration work great. And then auto pick, I actually changed this because what I noticed is that when I'm farming tier 15, there would be some runs where I would only get to like run, or it would, because I have intro sprint, which goes to 1800 waves. It whatchamacalls it stopped like the run like popped second wind and demon mode at about wave 1500. I'm like, huh, that's weird. I'm like, why is that happening? And literally, it's because I think is that I need to have permanent black hole up, and the only way I can get permanent black hole is to use the perk, which is a plus 12 duration. And even then, the reason why I run Galaxy Compressor, which doesn't exist, is to, minus the cooldowns of all the ultimate weapons. Um, and, and do the, and get like recovery packages. So that meant that I needed to have the perks like or activate the black hole first, so that way it's just like crowd control. Because if we go here to like ultimate weapons, my black hole, it's only in 32 seconds duration, so like I don't even have a full whatchamacallit, or do I? Right? Because if you do plus 12, right? That's 40. Yeah, that's only 44 seconds. So I do have to rely on Galaxy Compressor to like minus the 20 seconds to give us that edge in this particular case. Ultimate weapons are kind of still the same. I do want to increase the chance at some point, but I think we're going to save our stones just for the next cards. Like, here's our cards, masteries that we got. We're definitely going to have to do cash at some point. I want to do slow. Extra defense might be an interesting play, just because, I mean, it's like, probably not. Everyone's in the comments like, no, go glass cannon fully, and I'm like, I'm not there yet because I need to invest so many stones into the other thing, and like I'm figuring, I'm wondering what is going to help the best with the minimum amount of investment. Oh yeah, wave skip. We'll probably save up our stones and do wave skip next, just because to keep the time and the things going on. So that'd be the next thing. Energy net, not so much, but it might. I think that would help with. I think with a combination of getting, not recovery package chance. Where is it? Where is it? Enemy balance. Since we got enemy balance up, energy net would be a good help with that. So that way, it will. It'll pop out. It'll pop the elite enemies. Berserker is also another good one too, which is like that'll get us a good 500 extra waves, or 500 x damage bonus, but with a little bit extra waves over here. And then everything else is kind of like good. It's good but not great. We could probably do a little bit. Eventually, I kind of want to do all of them, but at the same time, we got to go over here to modules, and we got to go here. We got to unlock these. I feel like the next one is to unlock armor assist, because what I want to do is with orbital augment that I've used, probably use space displacer and like throw it in there, so that way the landmines have a better effect. Because what I've noticed in my like runs in tier 15 is that the bosses are the ones that are killing me, and the bosses, like, the reason why we can go a little bit further is because orbital augment takes off a lot of a lot of HP, and our landmines, whatchamacallit, uh are, I can't even remember. What is it? Oh my gosh, light range. Oh, mines, landmines. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but the inner landmines are the ones that's stunning the bosses, and regen, in my particular case, is helping out protect the tower, and it's just doing all right. So that might be a thing. I know it's probably best to just like switch it up to glass cannon. We're slowly getting there. I haven't even unlocked smart. I haven't even touched smart missiles. I haven't even touched poison swamp. Like, these little guys they're just not a priority. I mean, they might be a priority, right? Like, if we get 1,000 stones and invest it, smartly, intelligently into poison swamp, it'll definitely help. But at this point, we're not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. Yeah, we still got a lot of things to do. But hey, enhancements are looking really good because we could just spend some serious coin bonus and sell bonus now that we're like getting about what is it? If we go back here to this and we're getting this per hour, so like let's just say like 1 Q per do. If we're getting one per for 2 hours or 2.5 hours, so if we take 24 divided by 3 is 7, right? No, 8. It's 8. So if we do 8 times 8, we're making about 8 Q a day. Like or like maybe 9, even 10 Q a day. So totally happy with those statistics. Keys are going to be good because we have 24. We did pretty good in the last tournament. And now like after this tournament, hopefully we won't get put in a different bracket. But we'll get this one, which is like the bot respec discount. And then after the respecs, we're just gonna save up for this guy right here, and then we'll be cooking. So let's go to labs, and you can see Coin Mastery. It's at level 4. It's doing well. That's going to level up today. Very cool. I decided to give Second Wind a chance here and just like cap that out because it's like it's been a while, and I've noticed that here's another thing, right? Like because I switch between devices a lot during runs. If I'm on a very if I'm on a wave that's like very far into the run, like 3,200, 3,300, like per the wave, um, when you switch over to a new device and you resume the run, all your ultimate weapons are not activated, and they have to go through their cooldown cycle in order to activate. So like as soon as the run starts, like second wind pops like automatically, and then if the ultimate weapons don't come back to like do crowd control and like damage and everything, then demon mode activates. But what I have found is that because demon mode, because on the card, right, because we're doing the demon mode mastery down here, right? If I click on this is great for giving me extra damage. But there's a chance because like at the end of work, it's on my MacBook and I'm like I want to go home, so I close that, and switch it over to my phone, and then when I get home from my phone, I switch to my PC, and it only takes me 15 minutes to drive home. So the issue, which is like no big deal, like I really don't. It doesn't matter, I can start another run. It's no big deal. But let's say if it's the same, if it's with you or whoever else, where it's like, oh, well, this run is just going to be, if you're on a run and it's like 8 hours long, and and the next hour is where you gain like 50% of your coins and your income and your cells, based on that 8 hours, right? Because that's how the game works. It's like it's just kind of like interest on a mortgage payment. It's like if you with interest on a mortgage payment, you pay a lot more interest up front, like at the beginning, and then less at the end. Here, it like as your tower run keeps going, the longer your tower run goes, like the more money you make. So you make like probably like between 30 and 50% of your total runs coins, like near the end of your run. So that leads back to if you want to switch devices and you're using ultimate weapons to crowd control, you're gonna have to have you're gonna have to have like second wind and demon mode. But what happens is that second wind and demon mode gets popped when I put it on my phone from my MacBook, and then when I get home, I need to transfer it again. I want to transfer it again, but it's on my phone, and sometimes I've just let the run out on my phone, which is no big deal. But at the same time, I'm like I want to transfer it to my PC and like have it be, no problem. And I wonder if there's like and this would be totally abused if it would happen this way. But I wonder if there's like a temporary invincibility or something that could happen. But I know what people would do would just be like have two devices and they would switch between it every time, and then do like and then have it be like runs. Um, and then just like just like keep running it that way, where it's like, oh, you get a 5 second invincibility, and then you click, and then you click, oh, like, save. Well, maybe it doesn't work, I don't know. There'd be ways people would take advantage of it. Anyway, just food for thought. But in this case, it's like you lose if I like switch devices and I don't have second wind or demon mode like activated to just like buffer until ultimate weapons come back, the run's ended. Like the tower just gets destroyed and like it's GG. No big deal. One of the things I've noticed. So I don't click on this when it activates the cooldown. I think it goes a little bit further because I'm not quite there at glass cannon yet, but we're close. And that's sort of the status with the masteries at the moment. And we'll keep going. I think modules, we're in a good spot. I did spend quite a bit, actually not to do that, but to re-roll these guys. These are the re-rolls that I have gotten for this. I think that's a good spot. No problem, no problemo. And then for this one, I spent 1 million. I should have recorded it, but I was just like, I'll just do this. It won't take a million. It won't take a million re-rolls, to get the ancestral golden tower duration. Oh no, we did not get it. It just like completely like blep, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, game? But at least we can upgrade this. There we go. All right. Can we do this? No. Can we do this? Yay, we can. All right. Can we do this? No. I mean, we could if we... Oh, we're going to have to merge a lot of these guys. All right. Well, let's merge everything. Scroll, 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 scroll. Confirm merge. Bloop. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if I just like started clicking through like each one of those and be like, you have a new module. You have a new module. Oh my God. You would literally, you got like, I would destroy my monitor. I couldn't do it. All right. Where are we at the moment? I think we're going to have to pull some modules. I don't foresee anything else happening in this, in Crazy Town Tower, USA. Oh yeah, we did some well, let's go through labs. I'm just going to go through and sort of like talk it out because I forgot I was at labs and then we got off labs. I don't know. It's funny. I might increase range a little bit. I don't know. I think my range at 20 is like is like the perfect level for exactly what I'm trying to do for the tower, and it's worked great for the tournament so far. So I'm happy with that. Not quite sure about like the workshop attack discounts. Maybe the utility discounts will be helpful in researching that. Oh, lab coins, yeah, we're at 99% in this, and so once we get that, here if we go here, yeah, 6 days. This will be done in a day. It'll be max level, and then yeah, we'll just save as much coins as we can. But this was a big one. We've been running this one for like months now. I feel like. Doing a little bit of Chain Thunder as well. I think I'll just get it to like 63%, maybe another level. But according to the labs, the cost increase gets pretty up there because it's in the Q coins. And we can afford it, but I feel like doing a little bit is good. Just to help boost a little bit of the things. Part of me also wants to switch it up. Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. Lab speed's maxed. Obviously, all these guys have been maxed for a good while. Damage, attack speed, critical factor was maxed. Damage, I did get this up a little bit, but poor damage per meter is just gonna stay there at 98 forever and a day. A little bit of curiosity with like super crit and then super crit multiplier. I'm not quite sure like how far to go into this. Like going to 40 is just kind of nuts, and going to 50 is also kind of nuts for like time wise. So we'll see where those lie, but I think there are better ways to spend lab resources in this moment. Obviously, defense is not increasing at all. Health is okay. I think it can. you know, these health regen, they've been at that like level for you know, forever. And in order to get these guys up, we just need to dedicate like 2 labs to them. But I think it's not that important right now. Obviously, defense absolute is the one thing that you never have to do until they make the game, you know, until they change that up somehow, which will be interesting. Landmine decay really doesn't matter, just because like all the landmines just get popped anyway because there's so many enemies in there anyway. Wall regen though, that's one where I'd like to continue to increase, and wall thorns too. Just because the bosses, they just stay on the wall and they just keep getting popped with wall thorns. I thought I had wall fortification like leveled and maxed, but I guess not. Um, maybe, or was it invincibility? No, that's interesting. Wall fortification. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to dive back into like the history of things, because I swore I maxed out wall fortification, unless they gave an extra 10 levels it somewhere. Unless I'm just like, unless my mind is not doing the thing. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to check now. Ah, that's it. All right, open up the files. Open up the YouTube. Oh my god, no, I don't want to open up the YouTube. Oh my gosh. All right, how am I gonna check this? Because now this is bugging me. Is this bugging you too? Like, because this is bugging me. I don't know. All right, you know what? Tell you what. In the comments, I will respond in the comments. I will figure this out later. I'm not gonna make you guys suffer through the video. But was Wolford? I thought I had maxed it, but you know, because it is at level 50 and not at level 60. And I remember it being like really quick, but maybe they increased it. So, well, I'll do another one. Or it's just my mind being like, you know, being like, no, you know, you can't remember anything. I'm like, oh, great, you know, so that's wonderful. Cash bonus. I always like cash bonus because it helps out with project funding, the module. Coins per wave doesn't do anything. Yeah, it doesn't do anything because it's just like you get maximum amount of like coins per wave. I'm like, I mean, it doesn't help. I mean, maybe it helps. I don't know. Or interest. Yeah, that's what it is. It's just like interest, really? Like come on, get out of here. Um, recovery packages. You know, this would be interesting to do, but it's probably not necessary. We have more important like labs to research. You know, obviously swamp. I did do a couple of swamps. Just to you know, bump them up a little bit here and there. That didn't take too long. So you know, it's just a little bit. It's really quick. I think, yeah, we should also work on a little bit of swamp ren for basic enemies. Just a little bit, you know, and we'll see where it goes. Obviously those guys, you know, there's just like, I'm just kind of like willy nilly, like, what can we research? You know what I actually should do is I should actually research. Do we max this one out? No, we do not touch that one. That one takes like 150 years if you want to, you know, if you want to get to like level 100. It's like, it's a lot. Just check the math on that one. Check the math. Um, but you know, I think Amplify Bot and like duration, I think we can like put 2 labs in the Amplify Bot. And you know, I'm curious, like if you have Thunderbot activated, can you I don't know. What am I doing? So like respecking, right? Like if we respec and we don't have Golden Bot selected, but we have Thunderbot selected, can we activate the labs and go through those? That'll be an interesting experiment to do when we get that in a bit. But yeah, Amplify Bot, like I think we can, because you can see here I already did like, you know, a little bit of duration, but I think we just need to dedicate 2 labs to maxing those out. And then we'll do it that way. Let's see here. Boop boop boop. Part of me was like, let's put in, you know, let's do some labs with like boss attack. Because that's the thing that's been like really killing me all this time. So that's part of it. But yeah, other than that, like, you know, these effect bands are there as well. So we got some things going on with the labs, and I usually hide complete, so that way You know, it's all right. And yeah, I do think like once we hit these coin numbers, then these module substats are the ones that we're going to be running like all the time. But we're not at that point. And that's okay, you know, because we're at a tower point where we're having some fun. We're pulling some modules. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it. And let's see how much we're going to suffer. So you know what's funny is that out here in LA, like the last like couple of weeks, oh my God, no, nope, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's raining in LA for the last 2 weeks, and we got Galaxy Compressor. What is happening with the world? Oh my gosh. Ah, that's funny. Hey, I'll take it though. I'll take it. Hey, Sharp Fortitude. Maybe we can. I think we could maybe get that to Ancestral, which will be neato. Hey, we got this one, the Shrink Ray, which nobody uses because they're just like, nah. We gotta use the one that gives us the damage. Oh, nice, nice. Primordial Collapse, always a good sight. Maybe that'll get to Ancestral too. Um, but yeah, we save all the gems at the end of the week, so that way you guys can suffer with me. But we got some really good pulls so far. Not too bad. I'm happy with it. Do 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 do. Oh, what? Get out of here! Shut up, game. Man, what? No. I'll take it. I'm not saying I'm upset, but that's just super surprising to me. Because that never happens. That never happens in a thing. All right, game. You won me over for now. Until next week, where we don't get anything. Oh, all right. We got a pulsar harvester. Did the color palette change on this? That's neat. That's neat. That's interesting. Anyways, probably not. Man, we're getting some good like. Holy good lord, what has happened? All right, now I'm like oddly like weirded out. I'm like, nothing happened. I'm just gonna keep talking like good luck things. You know, in my superstition, I'm never gonna do it ever again. I'm never gonna click on this one up here. Never, 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 because that's my superstition. Like we're gonna go through it properly. We're gonna click OK. We're gonna click the things. Like, whoa, how many? Like this has to be. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to count these up. Uh, this has been the most epic pulling of epic modules ever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. Hold on. All types. All types. All types. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. We even have. Do we have? Was this all the ones that we got? I guess so, because it's all new, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like this is great. Yeah. We also got a primordial collapse somewhere, didn't we? We did. We did. Yeah, there it is, right? Like, oh my god. Yeah, right here, right here. So yeah, and then there's the sharp fortitude. We got so much. Oh my gosh. How many? I'm gonna have to go back and count. Oh, there's the shrink ray. And so we got ourselves a shrink ray, which is not too bad. So we're one step closer to getting that up. We're also one step closer for primordial soup. I always want to say this primordial soup instead of primordial collapse. Um, but yeah, good like all right, like that's cool. I don't even know how many we got, but we had to have gotten at least 10. Oh man, look at this. Look at these guys. Man, this was a good pull. All right, let's see here. We're gonna have to merge these guys. Let's see. All right. So we just gotta merge one, and then once we get one more shrink ray, we can upgrade this to ancestral, and then we'll be cooking. And then we'll be good. Yeah, sweet. Very cool. Very awesome. For core stuff, we just got yeah, we just got this one. Nice. So once we get another primordial collapse, we'll upgrade this guy right here to ancestral, and then it'll be good. Generators, look at that! Oh my gosh, what a what a world we live in. We can do a couple of different things. Look at this. Look at this. All right, are you guys ready for it? You guys ready for it? Boom! There it goes. All right, you guys ready for it? Are you guys ready for it? Boom! Oh man, that's such a good feeling. Such a good feeling. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm sus. Super sus. Super sus. Let's merge these guys. Actually, yeah, right? Because yeah, we have our ancestral here. Cool. So let's merge these guys, confirm him. And then a restorative bonus. Achievement unlocked. This gets to a 1-star. Yes. Yes. Restorative bonus 1-star. Very cool. And then, oh, we can upgrade Pulsar. Well, no, we can't. Can we? We can. Yes, we can maximize this guy. That's cool. I'm happy with that. Let's merge you guys. Pulsar Harvester. Clickety clicky and makety makey. There we go. Boom. Very cool. Another 5-star. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, maximum emotional damage, as they say. Um, yeah, cool. And that's 5-star too, right? And this is 3-star. We're good. We're doing all right. We're doing okay. Let's see here. If we go to cannon, we did the cannons. What about armor? I don't think we could. Oh, we did. We did do sharp fortitude. Um, but let's see here. Yeah, we're doing the okay. Sharp fortitude, not too bad. We're okay. We're getting there. Do the confirm, and then eventually we'll get there. But I don't use sharp fortitude. I mean, it might be interesting, you know. Actually, what does it do? Right? If we do increases wall health and regen by 1.25, enemies take. This might be sharp fortitude might be a good supplementary like weapon on armor for my particular tower build. Um, and that might be a good thing. It'll take us like a couple of weeks, but you know, I think either that or the mines. I definitely think the mines will help with space displacer, right? So 15% chance of spawning inner land mines that are maxed, and then these mines move around the tower and organize like as they do. I don't know. It'll be some testing, but it'll be interesting. Or we can do this. You know, take 10 damage after 7 seconds by getting hit by a shockwave. It's just like there's a lot of good things, in this bracket right here, that could help us out in a little bit. But there you go. There are the modules. Let's go ahead and get all set up for the tournament, and do it that way. And let's see here. I want to do. Okay, so if we do generator, we're going to do cash app. We're going to equip in the primary, and then we're going to do. What do we do secondary? We could do pulsar harvester for secondary because that it'll reduce the chances. But I kind of want to feel it out with. I mean, Galaxy Compressor at like 10 seconds. All ultimate weapons except Poison Swamp. This might help out because we can remove a couple of them to get ourselves. Or should we? Now, if we're going for pure damage, this is the one that I would choose. 50% attack speed, decaying for 50 seconds, speed boost for 15 seconds. And how does it packages, right? So, but we don't have packages that come to us, but we have cash bonuses. Bonuses. This is probably good. But which helps us out? You know, all right, I'm gonna equip this, and the reason why I'm gonna equip this for the tournament is because this guy we did some respecs because we got the 4-shot multiplier and then super crits and all that stuff. So we should be doing all right, or at least a little bit, even a little bit better than what we were doing before. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this for the orbital augment, and just see how well that plays into our setup right here. And of course, for the core, instead of the black holes, because we're not going to have maximum black hole, I do want to use this one right here. So Spotlight rotates towards the bosses and takes care of them. So all of these, this looks like a good setup. We're going to switch it over to tournament. We're going to switch this over to tournament. And you know what? We're gonna spend a little bit more. We're gonna upgrade some stuff in this way. And I think, yeah, let's see here. Rend armor. Let's see. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna use things? How are we gonna use things? Okay. Let's do a little bit of rend armor. Let's do a little bit of critical factor. Because I think critical factor is definitely gonna help. And then we're gonna do some damage. Then we're gonna do some damage per meter. Let's just get this guy let's just get this guy up a little bit more, because damage per meter, even though it's at 98, it's still gonna be doing good. I want to see, can I get both of these to 2? I don't know if we can or not. If we upgrade. No, so we could go here. I actually haven't done a lot of these upgrading yet. Wall health, yeah, that's totally fine. And then enemy level attack skip like doesn't matter, because all the tournaments, I believe, if we go here and go to the flame, yeah, enemy level skip minus 50%. We just can't get over. I mean, if we max it, we can get to 55%, but there's not enough waves on what we do in order to get to that like level. So not too worried about that. But let's go back here. So we have 23. If we can enhance stuff, what can we enhance here, right? Health regen maybe. We can do a little bit of landmine damage. That's no big deal. Wall health, all orb size. I mean, health probably doesn't help us out a bit, but 1.85 should be okay. And then cash bonus, we're gonna do, recovery package chance, enemy level skip. Yeah, we don't need to do any enemy level skip. Cash bonus, we do the cash bonus just because it helps us out with the way that we got things setting up with project funding. So that helps out a bit. Damage, we could probably increase. Let's increase some rend armor. And then let's do 1 attack speed. Let's do 1 more damage. And then if we switch to farm to turning, okay, cool. We're set up. All right, this is okay. So our settings are switched up. We're doing it that way. We'll see where we go with that. We're gonna go back over here to the guild. Oh yeah, that's what we have to do. We have to spend some stuff and get the things over into the store. Of course. Oh my gosh, I'm being so silly. Glimpse of despair. You know what? Yeah, let's get the critical factor going up. So that'll be really cool. And then we'll wait to get this guy right here, increase defense percent. It's actually not too bad. Like, even though like everyone says like glass cannon, it's like defense helps out with like the little chips, so you're not like worried. But at the same time, it's like I'm not also at like the tier 16 like waves and above. So I could be smoking some stuff. You never know. But that critical factor, that's gonna help. Let's go here. Let's go to themes. What themes could we use? Let's see. You know what? We're gonna use the Relentless Eye. We're gonna use We're going to use the Crimson Horror. Music, menus, tower, everything is good. Relics, here's all the relics that we've collected. And I think that, yeah, what legendary? Yeah, we're working on this one. We're working on this one. Finish top 4. That'd be super helpful. We got 5th, right, last week, so maybe we'll do it better this way. We're close to getting this. Increase scroll factor by 10%. We're close. Because we're farming tier 15, we're getting to like wave 3800. I'm pretty sure I could do a run to get it, to like, properly like spec it out, but I'm kind of lazy, so there you go. And yeah, all these are just so far away in the grand scheme of things. But also at the moment, we're doing okay. Oh, and let me go up here to the relics. Oh my gosh, look how many there are. There's so many. Here's the stacking bonuses for everything. So that gives you some idea. Lab speed bonus 47%. Amazing. That's cool. And bot range bonus 7. I'm happy with that. Are you happy? I'm happy. Oh, okay. Let's see. So let's just double check. I always do these double checks, just to make sure. So we got our farm. See, this is why we double check. This is why we double check, because I'm going to. What is happening here? Okay, tournament slow. Oh, right. I popped health because it just became a mute point at that time. But we want to do cash, and we want to do free upgrades. And we want to do, I wonder. Let's see. Well, I don't know the specifics of it. So there we go. Maybe health regen we can, you know what? I'm going to switch this out. I'm going to switch health regen with wave skip and see how well that holds up, how that does. Because regen is sort of like, it helps out with, I don't know. It won't help us out as much as I would want it to in this case. Unless we get like unless we unlock some things for next week in our modules section. But we have this set up. We have our tournament cards set up. We're going to go back here to the guild. We're going to set up our guardian. Attack an ally, and actually we're gonna upgrade some fetch right now. I'm not sure which ones to upgrade, but let's go with, I guess, should we go with Fine Chance? You know what? Yeah, let's go with Fine Chance. And then, yeah, we just upgraded one, so no big deal. And then attack an ally. There we go. Eventually, hopefully, there'll be some free respecking in here, so you can respec all of this. But that's okay. So we set that up for those guys. Let's just double check again. We're on our tournament. We've selected our tournament cards. We've got our modules set up. Oh, yep, labs. We got to go all the way to the very top. Top. And increase this to help us out. And then increase this. Actually, you know what? It's interesting because the shockwave size, do we really need the shockwave size to do that now, because we have orbital augment? The shockwave size I've always set to 20 because we've always used the one where it's like, increase the damage to like, things at that point. But maybe orbital augment will help. And we do the range max. Maybe the range doesn't need to be max at this point. You know what? Let's do an experiment, right? Like, let's do it just standard stuff, the way that I always do the farming runs, and just let's see how it goes. All right, here we go. Gonna do the tournament, and we'll be back in a hot minuto. That was quick. Oh man. Yeah, I don't think we're doing too good on this one. Oh yeah. Oh, like everyone's gonna. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be at the bottom of the barrel, guys. Oh my god. We're not getting anything. I don't think we're getting anything. Look at this, like 19. These guys are still on it. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think we're getting any. Man, yeah, it's gonna be one of those things where just. Let's see. I wonder if we could set up something different. Well, no, because we hit what level? What 900 something? Oh well, that puts us. Oh well, okay. There we go. I still don't think I'm okay. I'm okay with this because this will probably put us down to like 13 or 14. Oh, but I don't know. I think we're gonna go down to like 15 or 16. Maybe we'll get something. Oh, hey, tech tree support. Hello. Um, yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. I can already tell. Because these guys are all doing their like 21. What are we at? We're at 1996, but I haven't. Oh, that's funny. 1996. Ah, good year. Good times, good year. Started high school that year, I think. No, wait, is it before or after? I can't remember. Screw it. Um, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm totally happy with this. I'm gonna get back to farming. We did some. I, I honestly think orbital augment is probably all right, but I don't think it did anything for us this run. But I do think that the +1 landmine radius really helped over the one that we do here, right? Where it's like, less landmine radius, but we have a higher landmine chance over here. Just because it just stunned a lot of things more. And I do think I don't know whether Pulsar Harvester or the other one like worked itself out, but our damage was higher, but it was like less consistent. But I don't know. But yeah, that's the tournament, and we'll just see where we end up because I don't think see we're already being knocked down to 6. Oh, okay. Like this fella is on the 35. He's in 21, so we'll see where we end up. Okay, so I'm redoing the tournament, and I think I might like re-export the thing, but I think we're doing a little bit better than what we were before. Okay, so we just popped our second wind, and I believe the next one it'll pop the whatchamacallit, demon mode. But we're already like ahead, and we're probably gonna hit 1,000 waves, which is totally cool. Which will put us up in a higher category for the tournament, right? Because as you remember, we were at like 9 whatever, and now we're at 1,000. So I'm cool with that. All right, there goes that. So I'm gonna do free upgrades, and I'm gonna switch to wave skip as per the normal thing that I usually do. But here's the different setup that I did. So I did this guy right here. So my usual setup, but I did change this. I did use Galaxy Compressor, which doesn't exist, by the way. But I used this, and then we leveled. I didn't need to level it up, but pretty much I wanted to like -10 on all of the ultimate cooldowns, which does a couple of things. One, it puts up the mines faster, so that way the bosses hit those and stuns them, and I think that's a big help. But also like Chrono Field, I didn't even notice this, but Chrono Field will now be up 100% instead of just a duration of 55 seconds. I had always depended on the perks and completely forgot. I thought Chrono Field was that one, like had a. Oh no! Wait! Oh, it's because of this, right? Something in here. Yeah, Thorns Resistance, Jails Protector. I don't know. I don't know the numbers, but anyway, it seems to be working out a lot better than before, and we're already past 1,000 waves instead of what what it was. So I'm actually, which it's hilarious because I'm actually exporting the video previously, and I'm like, maybe I should like add this in and export it again in the interim and be like, oh yeah, and then do it that way. But I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this one going. But this is pretty cool. So we did reach max heat, and I guess like the orbital augments, like when I was doing it for the first tournament, they really didn't help. I think they help with when there's a lot of enemies and you're farming, like it helps 100%. But this one, the whatchamacallit, oops, yeah, anti-cube portal definitely helps out a lot, just in the tournament spec, in the tournament space. And look at this, we're still climbing. This is totally cool. And I also think it helps out with health. With health as well, because it lowers the cooldown of Death Wave, because you have the Death Wave health bonus. So, oh, there we go. Popped. Goes the Weasel. Currently rank 15. What? Let's see here. 1,020. Yeah, that puts us right up at 13. And this is like 950 was a good. Well, I forget what it was actually. Here, let me look at the. I'm gonna cancel this export, even though you can't see it. It's like on the opposite side of the screen. Come on, computer, work with me. And it's like just finished that export too. Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, we're. I think it'll put us up into right here. I think we're in a good spot. Yeah. Yeah, it'll move us up to 13th. Hopefully we'll be okay at 13th. And then we'll get some more keys, and yeah, we'll do it that way. So anyway, back to the other video. And yeah, if we end up pretty good or not so good, well, there's always next week. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I certainly did. So until next time, keep on towering.